Hi, good evening. I think it's good morning. Right now it's midnight 12. After 12 midnight, 15th of May 2022 is a visa day for public holiday on Sunday here. Monday also a public holiday, so I just want to uh, introduce how I do my previous two recordings. One on my singing memory care, and then another one is done just now, which is a classical piano piece, 30 seconds with accompaniment. Basically, the singing memory cat, I use a backing track on YouTube. But the problem is that because of routing didn't set properly, the sound capture directly into the microphone, which is a bit soft and unclear. So I will show you how to do the routing because I'm using a fully digital mixer, which is not a plug and play mixer. You need to play around with it and then you know how to configure it. And then in my second video, which is a piano, classical piano piece, which I play for 30 minutes, 30 seconds, which I managed to route the sound into the mixer well, so the background sound doesn't, the accompaniment doesn't seem like it was picking up from the microphone mainly. And then I just play the piano and it sounds good or what, something like that. Okay, this is how the cell will look like. Uh, Basically this is a Behringer product. If you ask me how much this costs, Sing dollars I think should be almost 80-70 over dollars. US currency, US dollars, I think it's about 50 to 60 US dollar for this kind of mic. But I'm not using this mic anymore because this one is meant to be from an older plug and play simple mixer, analog mixer. And I try to use another mic which is much more clearer. You're asking me why is this brand so cheap? I don't have the answer. So is it a really good or no good brand? No, not a good brand. Behringer I also can't answer. Just that it works well for me for basic usage. It works well. This is a condenser mic. Basically, if you see the shape like that, you don't really hold the mic maybe close to your mouth because it's a condenser mic. Unless this microphone is a round head, it's a dynamic mic, which you need to hold the mic very close to your mouth. If not, people can't hear properly what you're talking about. And this type of dynamic microphone is used for karaoke, for some kind of singing where they don't need where they don't need the condenser microphone, because condenser microphone are very sensitive. Even people close the door or your neighbor close the door or somebody walk very near to the bed. This is a bedroom and bedroom is pretty messy. You can hear someone footstep. You can pick up quite well. Quite you can hear it a bit. I think you can hear quite clearly. This is the problem with condenser, so you need a soundproofing. So you need a soundproof environment to use condenser mic. But for me, I'm not doing a living to provide all these singing or piano music recording. So I just do what I can with minimal expenses. And then okay, I'm gonna show you two products which I buy. This is a C2 microphone. This one, how much it costs? Also a Behringer product. It costs about 70, although it's almost same as that condenser mic. This is also condenser, but it comes in a pair. But they know that microphone cables are not included. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. Okay. This is how it looks like. The microphone clip is provided, and the microphone holder is also provided, but the stand is not provided. Stand actually you can buy a simple stand, this type of small little desktop stand, microphone stand. It costs a few bucks, few USD dollars, less than 10 Singapore dollars, inclusive of delivery to your house a few days from a local seller. You can go to buy, can go to all those online shopping platform to buy. Mm. And then this condenser microphone, you can position it in this way. If I position it like that, you shouldn't hear me very well because this is the back of the microphone. If I position at the side and this is the front, just like I position at the back, you shouldn't hear me well because this is the pattern where it captures the sound. But one thing you're not supposed to put the microphone is that if you are talking to someone over the Skype or Zoom, if you put directly in front of the PC speaker, which I'm talking to you, people will hear some feedback. That's why the microphone have to be placed in some other ways. Like I will switch the camera view. Wait for a while. Something like that. You see this is a speaker. If you put, I'm going to, you can place it here. It's just an example. If I say that you need to deliver this down, you can just put this thing down, the top piano cover. Then you can just position in the way that if you are sitting here, you can play the piano. I think the fella on another conference call is able to hear a piano playing, as well as when you sing. You're standing in front of a monitor, you sing, also you can sing. If you have seen my previous video how it works. I'm going to put the microphone down, then I will continue on. Switch the video view. And then I also buy a mixer, which is this. This mixer, it's not a cheap mixer. This mixer costs Sing dollar Pro 8 is almost like 400 over Sing dollars, 400 at least 400. Which USD is about 300 USD US dollar. This also buy from a local distributor, so he sells things online, then I get from him. You can self collect at his store if you're able to travel down to pick up at his locker 24 hours. It's accessible. If not, it will deliver it to your house. Maybe it's free of charge because you buy a $400 item. Because if you buy a certain amount in total, delivery is free on that. If not, they will charge you for delivery fee. So this is about it. And then this is not a simple mixer. So I'm gonna show you another video. Another screenshot. I'm gonna switch the thing over. The problem is that because in my first video recording, my singing and brisket, I add this thing out. And then if you're going to put these two away, then this one only captures, actually it's supposed to be a 10-in-1 input, but in the end it only captures microphone input. That's why you hear how come the accompaniment sound doesn't correctly routed to the mixer itself. It's back from captured by microphone. That's why the backing track sound is very soft. So what I do is that maybe I'll add a mic, because if not you cannot hear me. Mic 1, mic 2, and then I close this one, and then I add a mic. I use external external connection 979798, which is the I'm going to show you later on. Because this mixer, the Bluetooth, it has built-in Bluetooth on the digital mixer, but to me it's like I try to use the external one because it's not working so good as it is. I'm going to show you the thing. Why is the mixer like because I'm going to switch the video. Using this mixer. This is a Bluetooth mixer, so it's connected to line 798. So line 7 is left, line 8 is right. Microphone 1 is left. I'm going to hit the microphone 1 left side. This is left, this is right. Microphone 2 is right. So the panel itself, I'm going to leave how it connects is to be like this. But you need to do a sound check using YouTube, like what is the left and the right channel sound check, because sometimes it can be reversed. Instead of left, you put right, and then right you connect to left. Even if you see if I mute everything right, you still can hear me because this is a digital mixer, so it has no impact. So I move everything down, everything is muted, but you still can hear me. I mean, it's very technical. It's so technical to explain to you why it is so. So if you're interested, you go and play with it. If not, I suggest you to go simple. If you don't want to spend too much money, just buy this mic, condenser microphone, and just buy a simple analog mixer, 5 instead of this one 10-in-1, you can buy 5-in-1, the USB mixer, which costs USB mixer from Behringer, I think it costs less than 100. It's about $70 or $80. I'm not sure. You're gonna check it out. This is how it goes. Yeah, that one don't have the effect like echo effect, reverb effect, all those. And then echo, of course, I won't use any effect here because I try to record as clear without any effect. But for church people, for church use, they don't use echo because echo is temple praise and worship. That one is like the singing karaoke, that kind of effect. They use other kind of effect which this mixer can do a lot of things. But if you sing karaoke, you want to change key, I don't know how to change because I don't find a function to change the key. Like the key can be flattened or put it sharp instead of the normal key. I have no idea how this. I can't find the feature in this mixer. Okay, apart from this, I share a bit about my blog. People might be thinking that why in the New Testament you say you don't believe in tithing, giving 10% to church so that the God will bless you. Okay, this one I need to clarify a bit. I'm not stopping you from giving 10% to church, or maybe 20% or 100% to church, if you have that income able to give or whatever it is. It's just that there's a lot of things happen in the world, and God has been speaking to me a lot, because I think December 2020 when I wrote that blog, actually January my family win a few $1 million in lottery. So this one I need to clarify one thing. To me, if you're asking me, do I believe in giving 10%? Of course, I'm not a 10% person, so I don't do that. But I believe that God loves everyone. If you are telling me, should I give 10%, 20% to church, it's up to you. If you say that a few years ago, something happened to you, maybe your wife or whoever, maybe you have a cancer, and suddenly you give 10%, then your wife got pregnant, no miscarriage, like a few years ago, 1 or 2 months got miscarriage, or maybe you have cancer, suddenly getting corresponding distinction, can go to a good school, become a doctor or lawyer, please give 10%. It's a God blessing to you. But I mean I'm saying in terms of my own understanding of the Holy Scripture and the Gospel. Actually, to me, you're asking me Holy Scripture, is it very difficult to understand? Actually, it's not really. to me is that you have to understand the concept, the overall context. New Testament, Jesus is after birth. Old Testament is before birth. In the Old Testament, God say you cannot lie means you cannot lie. But in New Testament, it's an indirect way of they telling you the God's message. So Old Testament is direct, New Testament is not direct. If you ask me, Old Testament people should tie, yes, but you have to understand something because you know that Chinese word 激将法. If Jesus says John 3:16, follow me, believe, and 17, you are condemned. If you follow him, then he told you one thing, you sell all your possession, everything sold away, come and follow me. And then, are you going to do that? No, right? So it's some sort like you have to understand the Bible very well. If you can able to understand what I'm saying, I think you'll be able to know the gospel very well. This is how it is. If not, and then another thing is about marriage. Why shouldn't I marry a Christian? I already told you what. I living in New Testament. It's an indirect way of saying, if you're being blessed to marry for me to marry a non-believer, God will definitely bless you because God loves everyone. Even though you don't believe in Him or you believe in Him, God's love is the same. New Testament. Don't go to some church leaders or pastor. They say that God's love is not the same. It's a lie. You have to understand that God's love is equal. Just that you must know the way on how you receive the word. Seriously. I mean, this COVID situation has been about 2 years. I'm seeing a lot of things here and there. So I could tell you how is it. You see, if you don't tie, maybe you have no money, you come to pastor say, you're going to kneel on the road. Are you going to kneel on the road or walk 3 steps, kneel and pray? No. You will know that God loves you and you have your own. You know the person that you know yourself the best is yourself. It's not Jesus. You have to know what to do and try to overcome the challenges so that you can live on your daily life. Simple life is good enough. No need to be, must be big school, big job, then big position, then big title, lawyer, doctor, whatever, or government. No need to be. Simple is holy. Seriously, this is the truth. Small house, do a bit of things. Renovation, do a bit. Maybe simple house. Because to me it's that there's a house, I can sleep comfortably, I can do what I want, go online lesson comfortability, is good enough. No need to go to all those don't know whatever thing you spend so much money. I understand that some parents say that if my son feels so how, you ask him to go online lesson, of course that one you have to spend a lot more. Maybe he grows up, maybe he will like me, then it's good can go online. I have benefited a lot of things for online learning, and it seems that it works better and it spends 4 or 5 times lesser than going to physical teaching style. Because to me is that my parents don't want me to drive taxi and Grab or whatever, don't know whatever, private hire. And then he wants me to find a job, and then I also very stressed. So then he also want me to get married. So I try to get married next year, trying to get a house, maybe or whatever. I try to do what I can. This is all I'm gonna say. So God bless you all, and have a good night. And you will enjoy your life every day the most happier, simple, and holy. And you become a much more better person, and God will bless you always, everywhere. And it's the same to all of us. Goodbye.